Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Pokegemz. Another very fun, super easy optical illusion, guys. Geometric optical illusion. But before we get started on the easy instructions, guys, please hit subscribe. Guys, turn on those notifications, smash the like button. That way you won't miss out on any of my future videos. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to give you full directions. I'm going to give you all the measurements, guys. That way this one could look perfect for you. Alright, this one we are doing on a regular white piece of paper. We're going to use pencil in the beginning, guys, just because there's going to be some erasing. So make sure you're using pencil. That first line on the bottom is 8 inches long. And then you've got a second one going 8 inches up. And then connect the corners just to make this super easy triangle. Basically 8 inches up the middle, 8 inches across the bottom, and then connect the sides, guys. Next thing you're going to do on each side is you're going to mark the middle, which obviously will be at 4 inches. Next thing from there we're going to do is take that middle line that we did and connect that to the opposite corner, like so. And guys, if you notice, I'm doing this very, very lightly with pencil because a lot of these lines will be erased later. Alright, your next line is you are going to mark 2.5 inches up from the top and then connect to those middle 4-inch lines, like so, to kind of create like this rhombozoid. Alright, next thing you're going to do is you're going to mark the middle of that, just like a middle point, just so you can kind of get an idea where the middle of this is going to come down. Alright, and then basically what you're going to do is come from these corners and pretty much come straight down to that angled line, like so. And then those will get connected to the bottom, just to create this kind of pretty cool looking 6-sided figure. Now basically, guys, you're pretty much done with what you're going to do with your pencil. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go over the lines with the marker. Now I'm going to tell you exactly which lines to go over, because don't do all of them, guys, because a lot of these will be erased. So obviously all the outside lines to give you the perfect triangle. Then in the middle line, what you're going to do is you're going to come from the middle to your square and then out to the sides, like so. So those are okay. Then you're going to do these lines that come down on either side right here, like so. And then these lines to connect the bottom of your square. So those also get gone over with marker. Next thing you're going to do is come in here to the middle. You're going to do those with marker. And then this one coming all the way down, you're going to go over with marker also. Guys, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and erase any pencil that I have left over. And then while I'm erasing, look at your screen, guys. This is where you want to pause it if you want to print or pause. I have done a little diagram for you with all of the measurements. So here's your measurements, guys, so it's nice and easy. Now keep in mind, you don't have to use these. You could cut these in half, you could double them, whatever you want to do, but these are the measurements that I chose. Alright, now that we erased all of the leftover pencil, we are pretty much done, and we're going to start coloring. Now guys, we're going to color this in such a way to really, really highlight that 3D effect. So basically you're going to have 3 colors in this triangle. You're going to have parts of it that are going to be completely dark black. You can use a Sharpie here. You can use a different color. I mean, if you want, you can do it in a different color also. I chose black Sharpie. Now, guys, as you see, this is a perfect reason why I used pencil. I did a little oopsie right here. So I forgot these 2 lines right here that come from the corner of the square all the way out to the edges. So don't forget about these, guys. Alright, getting back to our coloring, so that top little triangle will be colored completely dark, like I said, black Sharpie or any other color. You can use red. I've done this version also with a blue marker. You don't have to use marker. You can use crayons, guys. You can use colored pencils. You can use pretty much anything, but this is the way it gets colored. Once this one is colored, guys, the next one that'll get colored is the lower left-hand side of your square. That one will also get completely colored. Guys, as we're coloring this, take a look at the picture, the recommendation that just showed up in your upper right-hand corner. This is another very, very cool 3D geometric drawing, guys. When you're done with this one, come back over here and click on this one. I think you'll really, really enjoy doing this one also. Alright, getting back to our coloring, guys. As you're coloring this, please make sure kind of stay in the lines. I'm doing this kind of quickly, but you can obviously take your time. Usually on a bigger piece like this, I would use a wider Sharpie. In this case, I didn't have one handy, but feel free to use something a little bit larger. Those are the 3 areas that are going to be colored completely dark black, like blackened out. These next areas I'm going to shade. In this case, guys, I'm using my charcoal pencil because this does a really nice job forming kind of a gray shadow. You can use anything else. Use a pencil. Use a marker that's a little bit lighter than that dark one, and that will look fine too. As you guys know, what I do with my shading is I smudge it with a little cloth. You can smudge it with your finger, cloth, cotton swab, whatever. Don't worry if it goes outside the lines, guys, because the awesome thing about using the charcoal pencil is that it erases very nicely. So use a ruler, make those edges nice and sharp, and then basically erase the parts that you're not going to be using. I always use a brush, guys, to get rid of any shavings that I have. That way it doesn't smudge. Fix it up a little bit. Use your eraser. And guys, that's pretty much it. We're almost done. I mean, look at this great drawing. All we used is a couple materials, right? We used a couple markers, a good ruler, a pencil, an eraser, and that's it, guys. And look at this awesome geometric optical illusion. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe to all my channels. I do post daily on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Guys, please subscribe to those and check out my website, www.pokegemz.com. I put information there, guys. I have merch if you're interested. And if you haven't done so, please hit the subscribe button. Turn on those notifications. That way you guys won't miss out. And I will see you on the next one.